Hi, everybody. My name is Joe Bovi. I'm one of the radiation oncologists at Freighter at the Medical College of Wisconsin.
And my name is Jen Connelly, and I am a neuro-oncologist here at the Medical College of Wisconsin.
So thank you guys so much for doing all this. I guess in present times, this is about what we're reduced to as far as fundraising efforts.
This is what we wear.
Exactly. Yeah. So welcome to a regular day in clinic with Jen and I.
Yep. Bright and early on a Monday morning.
That's right. So we wanted to sincerely thank Chasing Chad, though, for continuing on with their efforts towards fundraising and reimagining how you can do things in times of COVID. We've certainly had to do the same, at least with regard to patient care.
Yes. Like everyone, our world has been turned upside down over the past 6 months. But like I've said many times, cancer is not your wait for COVID. So we've had to learn to adapt for our practice in clinic and adjust to the ever-changing landscape that we see.
Yeah. Even when it comes to discussing our brain tumor patients in our brain tumor board, we have gone to a completely virtual environment, which I have to say there's some benefit. One benefit that came out of COVID was the fact that we like doing it that way now. It's become a little bit more efficient for us.
We do. And, sometimes we're still wearing our fuzzy bunny slippers early Wednesday mornings, but we actually find that we're much more efficient. And because we're virtual, we're able to incorporate actually more members of the team who maybe couldn't make it in person. And so it has been a nice addition. It is one of the perks that we have seen with the COVID era.
Yeah, so small silver linings here for sure. But we also understand the importance of still maintaining a people connection. And that's why we're super happy that you guys are still doing this. And we've certainly benefited from the generosity of Chasing Chad. So thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate all these efforts. One of the things that we have capitalized on with regard to the generous donations of Chasing Chad has been in the realm of research. And we have 2 investigator-initiated trials that are going to be opening up this year yet that were funded directly from contributions from Chasing Chad. We're super excited about those 2 opportunities.
Yep. So it's amazing, even though we had some slower times in our clinical world, it has allowed us actually more time to focus on the research and make sure that these projects move forward. Again, thanks to your help.
Absolutely. And in addition to that, I think you've got some things to show and tell here. We have continued on with educating our patients with brain cancers. And these are the books that Jen hands out to every patient who comes in with a glioblastoma.
So we are still seeing patients in clinic, and we know patients learn differently. And often those first visits are so overwhelming. So even though we are talking about the diagnosis and sharing information about the treatment plan, they don't necessarily hear, nor do we expect them to remember everything. So thanks to Chasing Chad, who for many years has helped us be able to send every patient home with this book, it is Navigating Life with a Brain Tumor. Mm-hmm. And it talks more so about the personal experiences that patients and the family members go through, whether it's radiation or chemotherapy or just knowing that you have these scans coming up. The other book that Chasing Chad has helped make available to our patients is Eating Well Through Cancer. So we know that going through a diagnosis and treatment with a brain tumor is not just about the radiation, it's not just about the chemotherapy, but it's also about lifestyle and eating healthy to help them feel better.
Absolutely. And quality of life is a huge factor in any patient who's been diagnosed with brain cancer. And these 2 efforts with these books have certainly enhanced that for every single one of our patients that crosses through our doors. One of the other things that we're super proud of that has just come to fruition this year is actually our brain metastases program. This program is one of the first in the nation. We're super proud of this effort. We have multiple members of our team across 5 different disciplines in the Cancer Care Center involved in this program. And what made this almost immediately relevant, especially in times of COVID, was the fact that we now have a unique technology system that allows us to discuss these patients in a virtual way in order to expedite treatment plans for these folks and get them to treatment sooner. And that's been a huge benefit for our group as well. And funds from Chasing Chad actually helped to fund that mobile application that we use now in order to discuss these patients in a virtual way. So again, big kudos, thank you.
Right, so we have a weekly tumor board where we all meet now virtually, but because of this app in the Brain Mets program, if I see a patient in clinic that there's a question of a possible new treatment plan that needs to take place, I'm able to enter it on my phone on this app, and then it gets dispersed to our entire team. And those providers then have the opportunity to share their thoughts. And really, within a day, we're able to have this new treatment plan without having to wait until next week. And what became even more relevant, again, with this new era of COVID and trying to shorten hospital stays, is because we have that planned sooner and we're able to implement it sooner, patients who are in the hospital are actually getting discharged sooner, which has really been one of the missions over the past 6 months.
Exactly. Well, I wish we had another 10 minutes to talk to you guys about all of the exciting things that are happening with our brain tumor group, but I can say this year in particular, even with all of the challenges and struggles that we've had with delivering care in the times of COVID, it's been a pretty exciting time for our brain tumor group.
It has. I think, those first couple of weeks with the shutdown and COVID, we were all just like you, kind of, what do we do? But we quickly pulled together like we do as a team.
That's right.
And just kept moving forward. You make the most of the situation. And I think we've really done that. And we're excited for what the next couple months brings.
Well, thank you guys so much for the opportunity to share just a bit of what's going on with our brain tumor group. You guys' enthusiasm for what you guys do and the excitement that you bring to your fundraising efforts are inspiring. And so thank you so much for being shining stars as great contributors to our medical college brain tumor group.
We, as well as the patients' lives that you guys have touched over the years and will continue to impact in the future, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thanks, you guys.
Stay safe.